Hi Leo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Leo, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person who's still energetically connected to you feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And yes, Leo, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Oh, somebody is going through, well, a lot of sadness, a lot of depression. Why is that? Newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, well, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody has made up their mind to cut out a soulmate or a connection here. Maybe there's a lot of upset, there's a lot of anger. I do feel somebody is very, very depressed right now because they feel that their person has given up on them or doesn't love them anymore, or is very emotionally charged maybe right now. The other person feels, well, I was just dealing with a trickster. They had nothing on offer. None of my dreams and wishes came true here, so I'm cutting them off. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards after that, Leo. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'm going to clarify these. So, Leo and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? 1 second, I think I have the wrong deck. Oops. This one. All right. Okay, so Leo and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Leo and their person. If they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more Leo from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. I said it because of habit. This month I'm not taking personals. Maybe from April I'll begin again. But if you want to reach me, my email is in the description box below. All right, so Leo and their person. All right, just a few more Leo from a third deck as well, and then we'll start your reading. Leo and their person. Leo and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go, Leo. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, our relationship has suffered irreparable damage. I enjoy your company, but I don't want a commitment. I want to hold you and never let go. I really need your warmth and affection. Thank you for your support. I could not do this without you. You deserve better than anything I can offer. I'm starting to understand our connection. Don't be so insecure. I choose to be with you. I forgive you. You've helped me discover my psychic gifts. Thank you. I get defensive when I feel you're getting too close for comfort. So maybe somebody wanted the goodies of a relationship but was a little uncomfortable in giving their heart, didn't want to give commitment, and the other person said, okay, if that's the way you're going to be, then I'm taking the call to cut this connection out. Okay, I have faith that we'll be together again. I'm holding space for you. I'm not your prince and you're not my princess. I am your emperor and you are my empress. I wonder if there's someone else who can make you happier than I can. So Leo, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you today as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. Triumphant. Well, somebody is going to have victory in their own life. This is like, wow. Somebody is making some decision, some choice, which is going to be rewarded, I think, by the universe. Look at this person sitting on a unicorn. It's like, yes, the universe is applauding this person and saying, you won the test. There's a lot of victory. I don't know whether this is for the two of you together or this could be for one person. I'm going to figure this out, and let's start with your reading and see what's happening. So Spirit, tell me, what's the Four of Cups in reverse for person A? And newcomers, yes, I'm just picking up on two soul energies here. I don't know which side you're on, whether you're a Leo this side or a cross watcher the other side, or a man here or a woman there. These are not gender based. These are two souls who are somehow still and energetically connected to each other, how they feel about each other, and what's the most likely action they may take towards each other. I could be picking up on like the same sex couple as well, right? This is a general reading. So if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on. So person A, let's start with you. Four of Cups in reverse. What's the Four of Cups in reverse? Four of Cups in reverse. Well, this person is quite irritated because I think they feel that their person is holding back from them. Maybe they're trying to find out through gossip or rumors, feeling rather depressed, seeing that their person has become really strong now, maybe has strong boundaries in place, maybe made a decision, holding back from them. They feel that their person doesn't love them anymore, or is not giving of their love anymore. They do miss their person, though. They have sadness, they have regret, they have shame, they have guilt. Maybe person A is the one who took their person for granted in the past, right? Maybe they just took from the other person and never refilled their cup. Now they are disappointed in their own selves. Now they look at the past with a lot of regret and sorrow. I think person A is kind of going through some kind of depression, realizing that they may have lost the love of their person. So why do you feel this way, person A? You want to tell me? Six of Swords in reverse. Because things are only going backwards instead of going forward. Things are still in troubled waters. And person A is in the Four of Swords in reverse energy, which is a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, feeling very ungrounded. Maybe person A was that time blinded, maybe chasing money or things or success, or, not valuing love. Maybe they never stepped up and offered person B any kind of commitment. Four of Swords, and that's, I think they're realizing now, that's the reason. Now they're depressed. Because now they see the value that you see, a person keeps chasing abundance and money and finance till you one day realize that, oh my God, the actual abundance was to be with my person. That was the missing piece of the puzzle. If that person was in my life, I would feel like the richest person in the world. So now I think this person is realizing it, but also probably realizing that in the past they never gave, they never chose, and they could have already lost the love of their person now. So person A, tell me, how do you see person B now, and how do you feel about the connection? Person A says, I'm very, very stressed out, Omkaratarot. I can't think straight right now. I feel blindfolded. I can't see the truth. I feel, trapped in my own mind because I'm so worried. I feel this connection has already ended or closed down, that my person has called it quits with me. Am I right, person A? One more. Yeah, I think person A is kind of losing hope. They're losing hope that they can recover anything now, or they can have this connection with them. And the more they're realizing it, the more they're realizing, no, but my true happiness lay with person B. That was my sunshine, that was my happiness, and I seem to have lost it. They were guided in the wrong direction. All they can do is stress and worry that maybe this connection is over now. So what's the Nine of Swords in reverse then, person A? What's the Nine of Swords? They want to return. This person feels that the only way I can come out of my sleepless nights, my stress, my tension, if only I can, have that communication going with them. Maybe, there's just maybe, they'll come back to me with some communication, or I can go back to them. Person A, I think, is waiting patiently, hoping that person A will, the other person B will come back to them and kind of maybe talk to them, or heal things with them, lower their guard maybe one day. This, because they themselves feel a little trapped. They are frustrated, they're upset, they're angry with themselves that they are now seeing the value of something that they took for granted. They're not sure that if the door is even still open, or maybe it's just ended now. Now they're recognizing the connection that, yeah, this was my soulmate. This is the person who was perfect for me. I should have chosen this person in the past, but I guess they were not emotionally open. Their heart was closed, or they were not ready for love maybe at that point. Or now maybe even they feel that, that person doesn't love them anymore. So, well, you'll have to take some action to find out, person A. And this card is your action card, which I'll open later. Let's move on to the other side and see how person B is feeling first. So, person B, you have the Magician in reverse as your first card. Why is that? Magician in reverse. Yeah, person B says, yeah, I've taken time out to myself, and in this hermit time of mine, I've realized I've been thinking about, why they said what they said, why their communication was so harsh with me, why we had this argument. And like, I've pondered and gone over every instance of every conversation, or maybe the last conversation where you guys had some ugly words that were exchanged. And person B says, yeah, you know what, I've realized that they were just a magician in reverse. They were a trickster, and they were just being toxic with me, and they they were trying to blindside me. They wanted me in their life, but as an option. They wanted me as a friend, or a friends with benefits, or they didn't want to make a choice between, whatever else they were doing and me. So, yeah, they were trying to just give illusions to me, but in reality, this person was tricking me. And I don't want this toxicity in my life. I'm releasing it because I wanted to feel emotionally happy. And I've realized in this quiet time of mine that none of my emotional needs were fulfilled. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think person B is calling it quits. That I'm done with this. I feel betrayed. I've been through the dark night of the soul. And I've realized that no, this is not my happiness. None of my wishes and dreams came true here. But why do you feel this way, person B? Tell me. Person B feels a Page of Cups in reverse. There was nothing on offer. No love offer. There was no apology. They were just too weak. Yeah, then they were stubborn, and they were behaving like a false emperor, wanting to have, be seen as an emperor, but never really taking charge, never taking control, just wanting everything to happen their way or the highway. They felt that being in a connection with me would bind them, or, keep them stuck, and, they just didn't step up. This person was very arrogant or very stubborn, right? So person B feels that they didn't have the strength or the courage to, build a firm foundation with me, and certain things may have come to light, or maybe person B, yeah, I think if they did say anything, or they did give any silly little apology, it always had a fish in that cup of love. It was almost never authentic. I think person B is coming to that realization. It's time now to release this connection. I mean, everything is out in the open. It's like, I realize that maybe this is not the person. So person B, tell me, how do you see person A now, and how do you feel about the connection? So person B says, you know what, Omkaratarot, in this hermit time, I've been busy healing my own heart. They broke it. They really pierced these 3 swords into my heart and just left me, right? And left me by the wayside because they were too stubborn. And yeah, I have to do right for myself now. Now that I'm healed or I'm healing, I've kind of taken some time out. I have come to the realization that maybe they were just a narcissist. Maybe their heart is shut down. Maybe they just, because whenever they do come and communicate with me, it's so harsh and rude and mean and cutting words and always trying to control. There's no softness. There's no love here. They just don't put in the work. They just don't put in the work to make a relationship healthy. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think person B is not putting in any more work. Yeah, they started off by saying, I wanted the 9 of Cups, I wanted my dreams and wishes to come true, but with person A, none of my dreams and wishes come true, right? So person B says, now that I've healed my heart, I see them as that, but it hasn't changed me. I'm still the same person. I still want to go towards making my own dreams and wishes come true. And yes, I'm ready for a brand new, passionate beginning, maybe elsewhere. They didn't put in the work to have this beginning with me. Now I've healed myself. I don't want to go back and put more work into them because of the truth that I know of them, of the behavior that I expect from them. So yeah, maybe it's time for me to move towards my own passions, my own, wishes to come true, and maybe just a new romance here. Right, person B? Yep, they've turned their back. Person B says, I've turned my back. Actually, you're right. I'm trying to find out if there's something else out there for me, Omkaratarot. Yeah, this grass was not green at all. I stood on it for a long time and nothing really grew. So I'm going to the other side to see, well, maybe the grass is greener on the other side. Okay. So, well, good for you. And I'm going to now, yeah, person B is also telling me there was no victory here in this connection. So let's see what actions you guys will take now, Leo. And I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle these cards, as always, I'm going to remind you, if you could tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate and makes me feel happy. So thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, the ones who haven't subscribed already, do join our Omkara family. We welcome you in. All right, so person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise. 8 of Cups in reverse. I think they're still hoping that things can happen again. They want to return. Okay, or they want that person to return. Let's see. 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse for you. 3 of Cups. Yes, this person is looking for a reconciliation. Oh, they may just take action as the King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Person A says, I'll bring that wand. You wanted that wand, that new wand. You know what? Give me a chance to show you. I'll be that King of Wands. I'll bring that wand towards you, because they really do want to have a reconciliation. This person wants a return of this connection. Will you take? Okay, you've already told me you'll take that action. Okay, so let's move to the other side. Person B, what about you? Will you take any action towards person A or otherwise? 2 of Swords in reverse. 1 second, I've got some extra cards. Okay, 2 of Swords in reverse. But person B seems to have made a very, very strong decision or a strong choice. So let's see what that choice is. What's that choice, person B? What's the choice? As an action? Strength. Okay. King of Pentacles. The World. 7 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands. I think by the time person A returns back, person B may have to make a decision or a choice. Person B has become very strong now. They're not going to just jump into anything suddenly. Right? They know what they want and they're not going to settle for anything else. Person B is looking for somebody who is authentic, who will be there for the long term. They know that they're going to be now starting a brand new cycle, brand new chapter of their life. This person is going to take their time. They may have a lot of suitors right now, maybe, asking for their attention, or maybe they'll shortlist a couple, but I see them taking their time before they make the final choice. It's like, I'm not just going to go and say yes to the first person who comes into my life, whether it's anybody new or somebody from the past. I do have, attention now, but I'm taking my time. I'm not falling into that trap again. Person B by that time may have to choose between two, which they may have to make a decision on. I have a feeling they'll make the right choice, because in this much time, person B has become really strong now. They're no longer that gullible Queen of Cups who's always giving, and never getting anything back in return. Well, they're going to have complete victory in their own life. So what's the Queen of Swords in reverse, Spirit, as the overall energy for Leo's reading today? What's the Queen of Swords in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. Overall energy for Leo's reading. Yes, Knight of Wands. Exactly. And the Three of Swords. Ouch. Yeah. Person, this is person A, I think, who's made this decision as of now to cut out person A because they're very disappointed. They're very, very disappointed. They were expecting something long-term. They were expecting commitment and, marriage or something. They were met with a person who was just a player who broke their heart. That's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.